Game of Life Training.
Hi, guys. Welcome to your Drive at 5 live. No jive. My name is Aaron David Spiegel with Game of Life Training, training for the game of life, the things that they don't teach you in school. Okay, so some stuff they teach you in school, but the fact is, they don't teach you the stuff that you really need in this world growing up. It's like you have to find that or learn the lesson somewhere along the way. So, and sometimes you have to learn the lesson 15 times, That's kind of the way it happens. But you don't have to once you figure it out. Anyway, you know the law of attraction, the golden rule, um, words create, imaginal acts matter in your world. If you don't know these things, that's kind of what we talk about here at Game of Life Training because nobody can say, "I am for you." Nobody can say, "I am for you." You say, "I am this, I am this, I am this," and then you accept it and you believe it, and it becomes true for you. Now, that's a tough pill to swallow for a lot of people that you're creating your own reality with your thoughts, but you've heard it and a lot of times you know it, and you just don't really think of it because your thoughts are habitual based on what you've experienced over time. So, what you have experienced and what you've thought to be true, those things loop within your mind until you interrupt that pattern and change them. And you can consciously program in whatever it is that you want if you're aware that you can do that. And what I'd like to talk about today is just kindness because being kind, it's something that we can do and it costs us nothing, and it's very rewarding for us and for the other person. So, something that you can do just to be kind is making eye contact. Now, you have to be a little bit secure in your own person in order to make eye contact. If you're not secure in your own person, actually making eye contact could help make you more secure in your own person. A lot of times when people won't make eye contact, it's because they have an internal struggle going on. That's not the way it is. It's not just the way it is, but that's, you know, I'd say a symptom. They're not really too proud of themselves. They could be living in fear. It's scary to look at somebody in the eyes. I don't know. Maybe you think that you're going to get attacked if you look at somebody in the eyes. But if you're living at peace and calm in your own heart, it's very easy to look people in the eye. And if it's not easy for you, then you might want to wonder why. And you might even want to practice, just making eye contact, not like creepy, not like weird, but just, eye contact. We are human and it's how we relate to each other is partially through the eyes, right? The eyes are the windows to the soul, and that's why if you can't make eye contact with somebody, you might want to check your soul because something that ain't right, most likely, my guess. Also, another thing that you can do is smile. Just to, if you see somebody, even if you don't give them a full, all teeth smile, like a crazy joker, maybe not, but maybe you just a little head nod. That's why I said the eye contact, a smile, a head nod. Those things are very powerful, and you can lift somebody else up by doing that. And you'll be surprised, but people are going to smile back and they're going to make eye contact back. Um, and then it can become a habit for you. And it makes you feel good. When you smile at somebody and they smile back. I have a story. This is awesome. I went to the store. We went to Kroger. It was me and my girlfriend, and we went to Kroger, and I was walking in probably about 5 feet behind her. And as we were walking in, there's a lady that was walking towards us, and she passed my girlfriend, and then as she was passing me, she smiled, or she was smiling, and I smiled back. And it wasn't until after, but I felt great about it, and it was like, like the lady was smiling at me, and then I smiled back, and it just was like, a good interaction. And after the fact, I said something to my girlfriend about it. I was like, "That lady smiled at me," and she was like, "Well, I smiled at her." And I was like, "Well, there you go. Talk about contagious." She smiled, then she smiled, then I smiled because one person smiled. So it's pretty awesome, the effect that it has. It's and you can do that in different ways. If you want to help yourself, help other people. So being kind could just be holding the door. It could be um, helping somebody carry something. It could be anything. Like I said, a smile is huge. So just practice. It's something that you can practice and get in the habit of, but you first have to become aware of it, right? And then from there, you can actually make it happen. A scowl is not very inviting. Scowl is not very inviting. So, you know, when you're putting off that kind of energy, you smile, there's a thing called physiology. Physiology is your mind body connection. So when you smile, it actually makes your mind smile also. So, and that's where the disease comes from, right? Because your mind is not at ease, and then it causes your body to deal with that. And there's this loop, synaptic loop that goes on. um, it's not synaptic, that's more in your brain, but the there is a physiological connection, and what happens in the mind happens in the body, and what happens in the body happens in the mind. So, they're connected. So if you smile, it actually makes your mind better. Isn't that crazy? But just a simple little smile. It's something I would say to practice. It's a really good one. And if you're watching this, then there's a reason. So go out there and smile at somebody, make eye contact, hold the door, um, call a friend, call a relative, tell them good day, think about somebody, just little acts of kindness, pet a dog, I don't know, whatever it is for you that, you could do or makes you happy. You know, if you wanna be happy, give happiness to other people. If you wanna be loved, give love to other people. If whatever it is that you want, give it. You've heard that before, "As above, so below." So, with all that being said, go out. It's one little thing that we can do. We all gotta do our own little part. It takes all of us. Hashtag it takes all of us. Um, until next time, I just wanted to jump on here real quick today, and, that was what was on my mind. So until next time, I'll say this, make it your best day ever.